moving to next topic. Today I am going to explain the grammar topic narration. Narration. What is narration? Narration means to say, to state, or the statement. It is divided in two parts, direct speech and indirect speech. First, we will understand what is direct speech. Direct speech, when any audience express the exact words of the speaker and it comes in inverted commas. Examples are, Rachna said, I am busy. Rashi said to me, I love you very much. The statement, the part which is in inverted commas, is direct speech. Next is indirect speech. When any audience or listener express the statement of the speaker in his or her own words, then no need to put inverted commas and use that conjunction, and we express in past tense. Suppose whatever I am explaining in the class, and after that you want to tell your friend who was absent in the class, so you will explain it in your words and you will use past tense. So that will be indirect speech. This will be very clear through these examples. Rachna said that she was busy. Rashi told me that she loved me very much. Next is reporting speech. The part of direct speech which does not come in inverted commas is called reporting speech. Like in previous example, we said, Rashi said, Veena told, he said, Mohan said to Sohan. So these were the examples of reporting speech. Next is reported speech. The part which comes in inverted commas is called reported speech. Through the example, this will be very clear to you all. See the example. Mohan said to Sohan, I will help you. So the part which is coming in inverted commas is reporting speech, and before the comma is reporting verb. Mohan is reporter, said to is reporting verb, Sohan the object of reporting verb, and I will help you is reported speech. So reporting speech and reported speech is clear. This was the introduction. Now I have divided the general rules in three parts. We'll see those rules. There are three general rules. First is change of persons, second is change of tense, and third is change of other parts of speech. First is change of person. We will understand according to reporting verb. First person changes according to subject. Here you know first person is who is the first person, I or we, and it will change according to subject. Second person changes according to object. Second person is you, and it will change according to number, person, or case of reporting verb. Third person, no change, means if the subject of reported speech will be in third person, then there will be no change. Example, you said she wrote a letter. You said that she had written a letter. See, we just applied the grammar rule but no change in the subject. So the formula will be S-O-N. Change of person. Formula will be son. S-O-N. So this was change of persons. Next, we will see the change of tenses. Instead of learning the tense chart, please see this table. I am very sure this will help you. And if you will learn this, you can easily solve the exercises. I have written the tenses also. Please see. Change of tenses. Is MR changes to was were. Was were had been. Do does did. Did had. Has or have had. Had will remain same had only, because it is past perfect only, and that is why there will be no change in it. I told you earlier we are supposed to use past forms only, and this is already in past tense. Next is change of other parts of speech. This changes to that, these, those, here, there, now, then, thus, so, hence, thence, today, that day. Tomorrow changes to the next day, the following day, or on the morrow. Yesterday, the previous day, or the day before. Last week, the previous week, or the week before. Next week, the following week. Come, go, a year ago, a year before. Will, would, shall will change in should, may, might, can, could. One more table is here that you can keep it in your mind while changing the persons. See the table very carefully. First person, I in nominal case, objective case, it will be me, and possessive adjective my, and possessive pronoun mine. We in nominal case, us will be in objective case, and possessive adjective it will be our, and possessive pronoun it will be ours. You will remain same you only in objective case, and possessive adjective it will be your, and possessive pronoun yours. He will change to him, and possessive adjective his, and possessive pronoun his only. She will change to her, and in possessive adjective it will be her, and possessive pronoun hers. It will remain same it only in objective case, possessive adjective its, and possessive pronoun no change. They will change to them, and possessive adjective theirs, theirs, and possessive pronoun also it will be theirs. Here are some important things to remember while changing or solving the exercise. Always use past tense or past form of verbs. Reporting verb, then after that you are supposed to use that conjunction, then pronoun, then past tense according to your sentence. The most important thing that you should focus, that interrogative sentences become assertive sentence. In these sentences, means in interrogative sentences, don't use that conjunction. What you are supposed to use if or whether. Example, the teacher asked, may I take your pen? The teacher asked if or whether she might take her or his pen. In WH interrogative means the sentences which starts with WH word. What, where, when, how. WH interrogative neither use that nor if or whether. Teacher asked, what is your name? Teacher asked what my name was. Last, don't use question mark while changing your interrogative sentences. See the examples. He said to me, are you a student? He asked me if or whether I was a student. She said to Raman, have you a mobile set? She asked Raman if he had a mobile set. He said to me, what is your name? He asked me what my name was. See, we use in our sentences if or whether, then pronoun, then verb. And WH sentences, WH word we use like what, where, when, how. Then after that pronoun like his. And then after that we use verb. Next we will see how to change imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are what? Imperative sentences express a command, an advice, an order, or a request. Then instead of using that, told, or asked, what we use? We use ordered, begged, requested, warned, urged, commanded, persuaded. And in these sentences, we also remove inverted commas and we use to, to. Don't use that, if, or whether. Avoid using please, kindly, sir, madam. One more thing that you should keep it in your mind, that don't changes in not to. See the examples. He said to me, please help me. He requested me to help him. The inspector said to him, call the witness. The inspector ordered him to call the witness. He said to me, don't open the door. He asked me not to open the door. Some more examples. He said, let me go out. He wished that he should go out. He said to his master, let me go home. He requested his master to allow him to go home. He said, may God bless you. He prayed that God might bless him. She said, alas, I am ruined. She exclaimed with sorrow that she was ruined. Now see the revision notes. After reading it, the entire topic will be very clear to you all. Remove inverted commas and use conjunction that. This is the basic rule of narration. And we always use past form of verb. Interrogative sentences become assertive. This is another basic point because most of the students, they write the wrong answer and they get 0 marks in these sentences in board exams. So please keep it in your mind. Interrogative sentences become assertive. And in interrogative sentences, use if or whether. Don't use question mark while changing interrogative sentences. In WH interrogative sentences, neither we use that nor if or whether. Said to changes in told, asked, advised, begged, requested, commanded, urged, pleaded. These are the examples which I am telling you because according to sentences that you are supposed to change. These were the examples. Last but not the least, don't changes in not to. Please keep it in your mind all the rules. Then I am very sure that you all can solve the exercises very easily. That's all from my side. This is the revision exercise. Apply all the rules and then you can solve this exercise very easily.